right there. But first, Ole Tenges, good morning. What's more that we can see from Parliament?
Well, good morning to you, Sam. And from here in Parliament is that members of Parliament have been filtering into the Parliament precincts just about 30 minutes before the debate on the impeachment motion against the Deputy President is set to begin. And we have witnessed a number of them going through security checks, just preparing to go into Parliament. And thereafter, of course, the debate, the much anticipated debate will begin. And of course, we'll have the mover of the motion getting 60 minutes first to move the motion, and thereafter we'll have the seconder given a maximum of 10 minutes, the leader of the majority in the House also 10 minutes, and also the leader of the minority. And the members of Parliament have been given a maximum of 5 minutes each to present or to make an inquiry into this particular matter and prosecute the allegations that have been brought before the Deputy President. But of course, what Kenyans are looking forward to in anticipation is, of course, that appearance by the Deputy President from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. In which he is expected to defend himself. But what is coming to play, Sam, is, of course, whether the press conference that he had on the eve of this impeachment motion is going to sway the Parliament opinion. Will the members of Parliament listen to what he had to say yesterday? Will they have a change of heart in regards to that? Of course, coming against the backdrop of what he has termed as a shameful and sensational motion presented by the member of Kibwezi West Mwengi, Ekomas Mutuse, here in Parliament. So we shall be looking to see how that plays out. But of course, also security has been bolstered outside and inside Parliament. Remember, also members of Parliament had also asked that they be protected even after this motion was tabled. And we've seen that also some members of Parliament, some from Nyeri, for instance, have had a change of heart since that motion was tabled. I'm not alone. I'm with Stephen Leto and Emmanuel To here on the sidelines of this, and I'll just like to pick some questions for Leto. Perhaps, Leto, what do we anticipate today from where you stand?
Well, already we have acquired the order paper, and of course this pains of a busy day for the National Assembly members, because after the tabling of the impeachment notice of motion, because what was put last week was the notice of motion, and today, as the session kicks off, we anticipate two major things to happen, Ole Tenges, starting with the tabling of the public participation report. Remember, the National Assembly Speaker, through the Clerk of the National Assembly, Samuel Njoroge, had gazetted and outlined that there will be a public participation across all the 290 constituencies. They had at first started on Friday to put all the constituencies together in a particular county and put them to go to a public participation in one particular area, until again the court directed that 290 constituencies must individually hold the public participation. And it is that report that will also be tabled in the National Assembly today, so that we are able to see how was the public participation like, how many members of the public turned up, what was the views that were collected by the 290 member constituencies. And of course, in the order paper, as we've already seen, Melita, we have seen all the 291 members of Parliament who had appended their signatures to the impeachment motion. All have been printed in the order paper today, and of course all the 11 grounds as well have been put and have been printed on the order paper. And of course, the Speaker of the National Assembly was very categorical. After that meeting, there was a directive that the Speaker of the National Assembly gave how the rundown today will be looking like, from when the Member of Parliament for Kibwezi West constituency, Ekomas Mwengi Mutuse, will be formally tabling the motion and prosecuting his case. Then the member, he will be given 1 hour, that is 60 30 minutes to present the motion before the House. And of course, the majority leader, Kimani Ichung'wah, as well as his minority counterpart, Junet Mohammed, have each been given 10 minutes to contribute into the motion. And of course, the members have all been given about 7 hours or so. That is about what we'll call about 5 minutes per member. But of course, that might be changing. That of course might be changing. And of course, we are looking at what is coming into Parliament in terms of the public participation. We have some of the constituencies that have recorded how the public participation was going. For example, part of the report that we are having is that Ainabkoi constituency, for example, had about several people coming out. You saw 13% of those who turned up in Ainabkoi saying, I do not support. Aldai, the same 94% in Aldai constituency. Those who turned up for that exercise say they support the impeachment of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. Balambala constituency. Funny enough, in Balambala constituency, 100% of those who turned up say they are in support of the impeachment of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. But in Bomachoge Chache, 68%, Bomachoge Chache in Kisii County, 68% said they do not support the impeachment of Deputy President the impeachment of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. I beg your pardon. Bondo constituency, 3% only say they do not support the impeachment, while 99% of Bondo constituents who turned up for the public participation said they want Rigathi Gachagua, the deputy president, ousted from office. Of course, that is the kind of the public participation report that is expected to be tabled on the on the floor of the National Assembly this morning. We anticipate, of course, a lot of interjection. The ventilation of that particular motion, but of course the height of the day today is the appearance of Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua before the House to defend himself, to pick it from where he left yesterday during the live interview. We do not know what else he will be presenting to the floor, because what he did was presenting case by case. But the height of day again is the vote, because it is a special motion that has to end today, which means before midnight a vote must be taken and members of Parliament will decide whether to impeach Gachagua or let him go.
Well, on that note, of course, Stephen Leto, also the Deputy President, said that he will challenge the public participation process, which he has termed as a sham. And of course, we are looking to see how that will play out. Remember, the impeachment motion is in accordance with Standing Order 64, 65 of the House, and of course, the Constitution of Kenya, Article 145 and 150. So we are here, your ears and eyes on the ground, of course, to bring you details as it unfolds from Parliament buildings. Back to you in studio, Sam.
Thank you so much, Melita Oleteges from Parliament, speaking to us with Stephen Leto, and also Emmanuel Tor is there, and they'll be keeping us covered from that side. But having us covered in Nakuru County is